Welcome to another episode of A Shot of Rose. Up this week, I talked to my boy Vince and his brother DK, and we go over the PNB Rock situation and a whole lot of other shit. Let's get it.
I don't disagree with some of the stuff we talked about, but they are very outlandish.
I mean, a dead clock is right twice a day. I mean, it's like Kevin Samuels, right? Like
he said a lot of real.
Hey, look, said some real shit at times, though. Okay,
I'm starting to understand Kevin Samuels. Was on to something, dog.
No, if you watch like the whole videos, not just the little clips.
No, listen.
For sure.
Watch clips. Listen, even the clips. If the clip is long enough, dog, you can see.
Yeah, but
you can see the.
But they only took like the worst parts of what the fuck he was saying.
Dog. I used to really believe Kevin Samuels was a dickhead. Like, bro, he's not a dickhead, but he's not.
I mean,
and he tries to be respectful too.
Hold on, wait, let's pause for a second. I mean, he wasn't that much of a dickhead. Okay, he was. No. I feel like
he was very blunt.
I mean,
very honest.
You know what I'm saying?
He was not going to like pander. You know what I'm saying, to your feelings.
It's how I was raised, though. Yeah, I mean, he was the type of dude that was like my uncles and my stepfather and them. Mm-hmm. That's my generation. Yeah. They, straight chasing. Straight talk, no chasing. They ain't sugarcoat shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But on the same time, though, that nigga said that like at 35, you know what I'm saying, if you single, like you out of your prime. It's
you
like,
are out of your prime, nigga. You are. Now look.
From a woman?
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
A woman, dog.
How old are you right now?
Have you seen Neil?
How old are you right now?
Huh?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 34.
You're 34. If you were not married,
yeah, you
were a single individual, would you legitimately right now, fresh in this dating market, start with a woman who's like 35, 38 or older? No.
38?
Well, no, why you wouldn't?
No, I'm saying if I was 40, like
if you were your age right now.
If I was 40, 34, I would. 40 though, I probably would.
You want to know why it would be a bad bet? She can't really have kids after that. Okay, hold on.
I mean,
she can't really have kids. Different strokes, different folks. No. What was he talking about?
No, but real talk. I hear you on that though.
When you get married, what is one of the most major roles of a marriage is to start a lineage. A family. Have kids. Things of that nature. Okay, so if you are incapable of having kids, you're pretty much killing off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The purpose of it in the first place. What happens when you are an individual who does not give a fuck about kids?
I mean, but
who doesn't want kids? A lot of these women say they don't. No, they want the nigga.
They want kids.
I want the nigga.
Okay, I get you right, but I'm saying like.
But you know what's fucked up? If he eventually feels like he wants kids, you know what he can go do?
He can go get
at the age of 40, 45.
I feel you.
Go and have a fucking kid.
But I'm saying a lot of niggas ain't really got. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got that drip like that to really be pulling younger bitches, man. Like, it's some guys that got it like that, but most dudes don't. So when you 40, you still gonna get with somebody 35.
If you smart, all you really need to do, if it takes you to 40 to bag somebody younger, and I say younger, maybe 24 to 28. If you for real, if I'm 40,
no, I hear you. I hear
40, and at that time, I'm just worried about having kids, starting a family. I'm probably gonna bag something that's between 24 and 28.
Yeah, if you want kids, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because when I die, she's gonna be the one to take care of the rest of it. I'm just looking at it realistically.
Yeah.
But a female after 35, if you've never been married or had kids, you are kind of and really you're gonna be bitter as fuck more than likely. That's you. See,
I think you're right. See, that's what you jumping into Kevin saying.
You know what? They're gonna be bitter as fuck. How you gonna tell someone that they're gonna be bitter just because they're 35 and they single? Because a lot of these women want kids and they want to be married before having kids. But how does that dictate her being bitter? Nigga, how does that dictate her being bitter? Yes. Look how he's confused. I'm confused because I feel like it's pretty simple. Like, it dictates her being bitter because her primary reason of wanting to
life hasn't gone her way now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
at that time
I'm not trying to give excuses, but
she's against the clock. So she's bitter?
Huh? I'm saying
probably is. I'm not saying she's an asshole or my nigga. Listen.
But again, it's like it ain't just women though. That's my issue. It's a lot of niggas running around here mad because life ain't went the way they wanted to go. You know what I'm saying?
And think that we can really change it in like 3 to 4 years. If you decide to change your life right now, all right, I'm gonna discipline myself over here and try to do this or do that. I'm gonna try to make myself this kind of a man or whatever the case may be. You can do that in a couple years. A woman, there's nothing she can do after 35 to try to have kids. There's literally nothing. The clock has ended. You can do it.
All right, hold on. Talking about that. Is people still having kids up to 40 though? 35 is
how many miscarriages?
30. But again,
what's the likelihood of a miscarriage?
I'm saying, but you still got a 90% success rate after 35.
I don't know if it's 90. I don't have I don't believe.
You're more likely to have complications after 35. Really, the true cutoff age where they consider like, yo, like you need to like not be like trying to is like 42. But at 35 to 42 age, like you can still have kids, though.
You will. He ain't gonna say nothing. Ashley, are you recording?
Huh? Yeah, I've been recording that conversation. But I mean, we ain't started the real shit. I was just gonna like put that shit before we start, and then I record. Then I record my intro and be like,
"Man, listen, is he or is he not a fresh and fit nigga?"
Huh? No.
Oh, you tripping?
Bro, fresh and fit. Okay, hold on, wait. Talking about, do you believe that like a man should be allowed to cheat?
No.
Huh? All right.
Oh, you good? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I think you came back, man. Yeah. You would have got fresh, you shaved and everything, huh? Yeah. Okay. Go see a picture.
Do I think that men should cheat?
Yeah.
No, or they're allowed to cheat? Absolutely.
Okay, see? Then you ain't fresh and fit.
Absolutely not. But do I think that a man should be able to provide? And that's what establishes him as a man, you know, in that particular role. And yes. Do I think that a woman, you know what I'm saying, should, I don't use the word submissive, because that's like...
So what word would you use then if you don't want to use submissive?
Okay, if we're going to have this conversation, hear me out here. I think submissive...
Cut him off, man. Damn.
Oh, my bad.
But it is his job to do that.
I was going to say, because you keep trying to, like, walk you in there. He be trying to walk you in this shit, dog.
I know this nigga.
So, I'm trying to save him, but you just trying to walk this nigga.
Jump off, man.
Getting canceled before you get started. Here's what I do say, though, right? Okay, so should a woman be submissive? Your interpretation of that can be whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. My thing is women are naturally submissive, like if they got a real nigga, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, I agree.
So this conversation that people be having to me a lot of times is ignorant as shit, because it's all like, bro, if you on top of your shit and you loving your woman, right? Like she gonna be submissive. Like, you know, me and Trisha, we Gucci. We ain't never had no problems, bro. Mm-hmm. So again, it's like.
But if you out here being a bum or you out here doing whatever, then of course she gonna walk.
Okay, but listen, can I let me say something, bro.
All right, come on.
See, I understand like it's okay, everybody tell the man, you know, run shit, whatever, go. Yes, that's fine. I understand the thought process, dog.
Yeah.
But in reality, my nigga, you're both submissive, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So this conversation about, you know, the man should be running shit. It's a moot conversation, because in a relationship that's actually fucking working, that's like beneficial to both parties. Yeah. Nigga, you're both submissive, my nigga.
I got you.
There are parts of the relationship that you just excel at, that you are, you know, better versed in, and that you will just take control in.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? The same way, there's parts of the relationship that she's better at, dog. Sometimes it may be the breadwinning. Sometimes it may be rearing of the child. Sometimes it may be the household activities. Sometimes it may be the extracurricular activities.
I get what you're saying, but like,
what I'm saying is this: there's always a final say so. There's always of course you gotta play the politics. You pick your fights. Even if you may disagree with something, you know it's not that big of a deal, you let it go. But if you see that maybe the family or whatever needs to go this particular route, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to put your foot down and lead in that situation. So when I say submissive, I'm not talking about to the extreme. Like let's not make it seem like we only drinking, you know, whole milk. and from now on, she cannot bring no oat milk. She can't bring that. That is not what I'm talking about. That, of course not. You know what I'm saying? But if there's particular issues where, you know what I'm saying, there has to be a final say so, that there may be a disagreement where both of you guys are just on opposite ends. All right, you know what? This is what we're going with. You have to trust me on this situation. And she, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you being on your shit will be able to say, all right, you got it. And if it doesn't go your route, it doesn't go your route. You know what I'm saying? You messed up. But that's what I mean by submissive. It is not necessarily saying that she's not a dog. And no, absolutely not, man.
I hear you. I understand what you're saying. But I think a lot of times, again, this shit gets misconstrued because the people who really ran with the submissive shit was them alpha. She gonna do whatever the fuck I say, and if she don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna kick her to the curb type shit. Them niggas ran with it, right? So like now submissive has become like this like abomination. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's taboo to even say that shit now. But the reality is again, because I follow a dude called Ace Metaphor. Like he put that shit in perspective. It's a lot of men out here, they ain't never had to worry about their wives being submissive because we just took care of shit from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even something that like we got to be out here asking for. So it's like if you niggas out here asking for women to be submissive, nigga, you ain't doing something right because women are naturally submissive to real niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I hear that. I understand that. I just feel like what you just said, you don't even have to look for it because to me, nigga, a relationship that really is fucking working, you both are submissive, bro. Mm-hmm. You both. This is what he just said. What he just said, right? He said you pick and choose your battles. The definition of that, though, meaning that sometimes you take your foot off the gas, my nigga.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you let her drop because you know what? It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not. However you define it, my nigga, you decided. You know what? I'm gonna submit. You both are submissive. So this whole like, I gotta find a submissive woman or whatever. I think it's crazy. Because if you go find a woman right now and she just like, I'm gonna put my foot down this and put my foot down on that. Well, then something wrong with that woman.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. There are some people out there where, you know what I'm saying, she will just I'm talking about run up a tally of just having to go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but okay, so we know.
Okay, listen. I'm also a subscriber to There's Someone for Everyone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if she's out there and that's her MO,
for sure.
I'm sure there's a nigga out there who is willing, ready to take that direction.
I don't know how long that's gonna last for. But
hey man, I know some niggas that will, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you drive, my nigga. I'll let you do whatever, my nigga. I'll let you do whatever.
Nigga too. Yeah.
I know some niggas, man. Yeah. I know some niggas. I almost said nigga name, but I said, you know what, let me keep that to myself. You know? No. I ain't gonna take nobody's name.
Yeah, we don't name drop.
but listen, I know some niggas that will take the back seat, my nigga, in every fucking aspect.
I think some niggas also just, I mean, how can I put it out? Life is already hard enough, and you don't want to come home and fight. You know what I'm saying? You want peace. So in that sense, right? Like a lot of these women, I should say a lot of these women, but some women, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? They might find them a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying necessarily like being submissive to a woman makes you a sucker, but a lot of times them really strong-willed women really just be pushing their dude around. I've seen very few dynamics where the woman is like really running shit, and like the dude ain't just being like just literally just doing whatever she say.
You're right. Whatever level you put on it, you're right. The reality is there's someone for everyone, dog.
Okay, I can't rock with that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A woman that just gotta throw her shit around. She's the only type of nigga she can be with.
She need a nigga like that.
But exactly. Okay. Not to get too far off, you know what I'm saying, topic. The purpose of Kevin Samuels is that for those people who were having a hard time finding someone, he was putting a mirror up for them to realize.
Let them know.
Like, okay, look, maybe you are tripping on your standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe you need to settle for. See, the word settle. If sometimes you tell a woman the word settle, they feel like, oh hell no, that's not gonna happen. But sometimes, okay, you have 10 things that you feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's a checklist for something that you're looking for. You may have to settle for 80% of those 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. It's compromise. You may not be everything that you're looking for, but there are some things.
I just feel like it's an unhealthy. Thing to do. What do you mean?
People are really struggling.
Hold on, wait.
People are really struggling.
Before you go on, because I hear what you're saying. Also, another reason what made me really start to respect Kevin Samuels is his perspective is the reason why he would go so hard is like once a woman says settle, that shit would piss him off because it's all like, yo, this a hard-working man that want to take care of you. Fuck you, man, you be settling for one. Point. You know what I'm saying?
That is exactly my point.
That's the shit that used to irk him.
People who are getting on there, though, like some of these women would be like 35, 40-year-old women with already 2 kids who will literally tell a story about somebody who's working hard, but he doesn't make $100,000. He may make $65,000, $70,000, but he's willing to take care of your kids and father your kids and this and that, but you want somebody who's making 150 to 200 and you want to be able to be a housewife. What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, and
you know what I'm saying? What kind of reality are you living?
I understand what you're saying, but listen, that's why I'm saying it's unhealthy, right? For you to make this list, right? It's unhealthy for you to make this as a man or a woman, right? If I make this list of everything that I want in a woman, right? I don't care who I am, high value man, average man, you know what I'm saying, below average man. It's gonna be hard.
Disagree.
It's gonna be hard for me to knock off every single thing on that list, right? See, this is
I wouldn't go to the extreme and say knock off every single thing off of that list. That's not what we're saying. It's the same way that I said that I agree that sometimes you have to settle. Settle is sometimes a healthy term. Look at politics. You hope that our politicians would settle on some things, compromise, right? The same way I feel like dudes have to settle for certain things. They may have a list of things that they want out of a woman and be like, man, dang, she doesn't have all of the things, but one thing she does have is maybe like my 2 or 3 major things, which are beats.
Actually,
like, you know. So
but see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you make a list, bro, it shouldn't be like this wish list, dog. Like an Amazon wish list, there's like 100 fucking things. It needs to be pretty fucking broad, my nigga. But it needs to be broad.
It needs to have a wish list, though. But do you think men have this wish list or women do? I disagree. I don't
know if men got.
I think men probably have.
No. Men have a wish list. Men have a wish list, but they will compromise so much quicker than a woman.
The list is very simple. I think the men's list is very simple. The females list is more. It's an itemized receipt.
Man, you ask a nigga, right? Man, so what you be looking for with her? A nigga hit you with, man, I like. You know what I'm saying? I like for her to be tall. You know what I'm saying? I like blonde hair. I like.
But everybody. But I'm no.
I don't want nothing over 170 pounds.
Hold on, wait. Talking about
she gotta have nice feet. You know, she gotta get her nails done every 2 days.
Hold on, bro. But I think that like you still thinking from like how we used to talk when we was like 24, 25. You hit like the average 30 to 35-year-old man. Now we a little bit more grounded in what we looking for in a woman. I talked about this on a pod where I ran a clip of this woman that was all like, she feel like men settle for women that are not on their level now because they don't want to step their game up to attain, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, a woman that would require more. And my conclusion came from that is a lot of these women now, these social influencers and these women that were used to being the chick in high school, they now understand now they're like, yo, that whole niggas dragging themselves at your feet because like you the most beautiful woman in the club now, that shit don't fly no more because like men now understand that like that shit don't bring you peace at home. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't. Like we looking for like a woman, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna love us, nurture our kids, care for us. Not someone that just, you know what I'm saying, want to pop bottles in the club and, you know what I'm saying.
But that's always been reality, though. See, when you young,
I get that.
You go for the bullshit.
Yeah.
You go for the bullshit.
I'm saying, it's now hitting them, right? Because now they got podcasts.
Because when we was young, the older niggas, we was always like, damn, like, that's who you is, man. You know, like, for real. That's reality. When we was young, we was always looking at the older niggas like, nigga, that's your old lady? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But you not understanding, like, my nigga, like she's taking care of house and home, like you know what I'm saying. She is doing everything that you need to be done. And as a man, when you obviously like mature, you start realizing, oh, all right, that shit is way more valuable.
Okay.
Than you know what I'm saying, 150-pound little pretty bitch. Yeah, that ain't about shit.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Who ain't never had to like gain any life skills or care to nurture for a nigga because she done always had 100 niggas in her DM. You know what I'm saying? Like
when I was locked up, I was talking to my brother, right? And he told me about this chick he was fucking with. And he said, man, she cool, man, but she ain't never been through nothing.
Yeah.
And listen, what's crazy is I
fully understood.
I fully understood it, dog. I resonated with that shit so much, my nigga. Cause it's like, if you ain't been through nothing, like if you ain't never had no hardships, if you ain't never had to fight for nothing, dog, like where's your substance? You don't have no substance. And I don't want to knock nobody that, you know, just life has just been that good for them. Mm-hmm. But the reality is, dog, hey, listen, when we get older, dog, and like, your parents are not really there and shit, or you know, whatever source of income just isn't as viable as it's been your life through your whole life.
Yeah.
life is gonna get a little bit more tough, dog.
Yeah.
And the way you react to it, the way you deal with hardships, dog, means everything, dog.
Yeah. Well,
You know
we
what I'm
know
saying?
struggle brings gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Struggle makes you who you are.
Yeah.
If you don't fight for nothing, then like of course, like life just seems easy. So like once, which is the reason as to why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, serial killers don't know how to handle shit. They ain't never faced adversity.
They never did.
You know what I'm saying?
The metaphor that I
Like
coddled all their life.
coddled their whole
But
fucking life.
This is one thing I will tell you about even Kevin Samuelson, even Freshman Fit. You know, we talked about a lot of them talking to women and this and that, but these dudes really be getting on men all the time about how they need to, you know what I'm saying, do better, increase their value, how to increase their value. You know what I'm saying? They always say, look, if you are a man and you are making six figures, you need to be working at minimum 60 hours a week. Minimum 60 hours a week. Even if it's a full-time job and a hustle that you are doing, 20 to 25 Ubering for 25 hours out of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot sit there and complain about wanting any type of valued woman and you are not even able to have any kind of discipline in your life. They also talk about health and hygiene and so on and so forth. So I think that, to me, though they are on the extreme spectrum, Fresh and Fit especially, they be really putting people on game.
Yeah, for sure.
And sometimes coddling people's feelings and saying it in a way that is not aggressive or whatever, people feel like it's not the truth. They give it to you real and raw, and that's it.
The thing for me with Fresh and Fit, bro, is while they made
they also want the expression for it. They also, you gotta realize, they also look at ways to get the clicks.
That's cool, but I'm saying while they may touch on a subject and might have the right view on the subject, though, nigga, they say a lot of toxic and a lot of super immature ass shit, bro.
Before you even continue though, my issue is I ain't never even seen the other dude say shit. Like I've only seen clips of Fresh
is saying some little things.
He'll antagonize.
Yeah, but see, but Fresh is really just one of those, like, he subscribes to everything that Fit says.
Okay,
he subscribes to all of that shit. Like,
so he just agree.
Nigga, he lives that shit. Like he lives that shit.
I think in real life he's actually living that shit.
He lives that shit.
He's the one that goes to the club.
He's the one that's really out and about.
He's picking up the females from the club.
I seen him with like the Lambo or whatever. So he got money.
Fresh
right?
got some bread.
He got money, right? Yeah.
Fresh is a high value man.
I
You know what I'm saying? So nigga, he's living that shit. Don't make it seem like Fresh ain't on. No,
I'm just saying I ain't never even heard of the dude talk. I don't even know I ain't never watched it. I ain't never watched the pod.
He is African.
He's African.
I ain't never watched the pod. You know what I'm saying? So I've only seen like the little clips.
But he can't. The reason why is because he can't articulate. Not that he can't. I don't really know if he can, but I get the vibe that he doesn't really articulate himself.
Fit has the art of articulation.
I mean, the one thing, even what he's saying is like bad, he says it in a calm fashion and will be able to like shut you down. Like he actually will interrupt people all the time.
Yeah.
Fit, right? Yeah. Like Fit. Fit's superpower is arguing. That's his fucking superpower.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's his whole, like, he has his whole tone, his whole cadence, everything. And then when he wants to shut you down, he knows how to go in there and kill. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing with Fit.
He also has the power to kick you off the show.
But I ain't never seen him argue with anybody that like can really speak back to him on his level too.
Again,
you have to go over the podcast.
The majority of the people,
you have to go over the podcast.
The majority of the people on there are sex workers. With all due respect, I'm not knocking them or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But these are people who are not
the highest of educated individuals.
Can articulate themselves and maybe, you know what I'm saying, feel some type of way. Like,
first of all, I don't believe because you're a sex worker you cannot articulate.
That's not what I'm saying.
This is my thought process. My thought process is they're not having people that can truly articulate themselves come on the show, or even the person who really can articulate themselves probably is not interested in them coming on the show.
Yeah, because
I've seen them off of the Fresh and Fit podcast on other podcasts. Like Andrew Schultz, he has the Flagrant 2. Not the brilliant Indians that he has with Charlamagne. Yeah. But he has with an Indian dude and like a couple of other homeboys.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he brought Fresh and Fit on there. And Fit did not have that same energy.
He couldn't. It wasn't his.
No, did y'all see when I think he was on DJ Academics. They was on DJ Academics, and they brought Brittany Renner on there.
You know what?
Brittany Renner
I've seen clips. I've never watched that whole interview.
I watched the whole thing. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they low-key killed that girl.
But Brittany Renner...
I mean, after...
Brittany Renner can't articulate... Listen, first of all, Brittany Renner to me is not that smart.
I mean, she ain't the person to be speaking for shit because she made a whole video in a car about, like, getting knocked up by an NBA player because they ain't smart.
She is not that smart, bro.
Brittany Renner... She's literally the epitome of what women should not do. And if you are gonna do it, you at least shut the fuck up and play your part. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even say what she's doing. She's doing it like the best way. To me, Brittany Renner she's
insulting herself.
She's capitalizing on like the small moments, but she doesn't really see like the bigger picture.
You saw what Deion Sanders did?
No.
He brought her in
to give her the game. Yeah, to get a game.
Think about how insulting that is.
But she was really happy about it.
She was.
I know.
You come here to talk to like freshmen, sophomore, juniors, people who are 21, 22 and younger.
Yeah.
And pretty much tell them how to avoid you.
Yeah.
What blew me though, what really blew me was she doesn't realize like all these little things that she does that she's so happy for in the moment that it fucks up her reputation. She had a conversation with Cam and she was just like, I don't understand why like, women hate me or men try to avoid me. I don't see how you could not.
It's the audacity for me though.
Exactly.
Like, ma'am, you sat in beyond that, you sat in a car and literally recorded a video telling women that if they wanted to get a bag, go have sex with an NBA player because they too dumb to wear a condom. And then literally a year or two later, you get knocked up by PJ Washington and then divorce him the moment your child is born. Like, ma'am, like, do you not see how this looks? Are you not aware?
The video she was crying and shit talking about she don't get paid like $2,000 a month.
I'm not gonna lie. Again,
and that's a lot of goddamn money.
I think she stepped on her own toes. Because if she would have just probably shut the fuck up and just played her part, even through the divorce, whatever the case may be, it'll probably naturally happen anyway, just the way that you think. He probably got annoyed at you. You know what I'm saying? So he would probably just try to be like, man, fuck it, and try to settle on some shit. But either way, for her to sit up there and do it, have the audacity to speak on it, and like, you know what I'm saying, just publicize it in that manner. If I'm dude's lawyer, like, hey, look what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's easy to beat that shit. It's easy to, like, as a judge, like, how am I going to award you anything substantial when I see what you're doing? Like,
I know who you are as well.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just impossible for her to have even gotten a really fair
social
trial.
Media does, man.
Yeah.
That's also, and the thing is, if there was no social media, she could have still done it. Then, you know what I'm saying? There would have been no platform for her. But she just had to let the world know. You know what I'm saying? Just she wanted the fame on top of the fortune. But you have no skills. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm right, she's a small town girl, though. I don't think she finished school.
Is she small town?
Yeah, I think she's from.
I have no idea. Brittany Renner
was small town like Alabama. Like
Brittany Renner started out as a fitness influencer with like some white dude.
No, she followed. She was with a nigga that went to Alabama. It was either she was with a nigga that was a football player. Alabama?
I don't know though. She started as an influencer.
I know. I'm saying she followed this nigga.
Oh, I
guess her boyfriend.
I got no idea.
From wherever he was at to,
I don't know her story.
I'm telling you, she followed some nigga. She was with this nigga. They ended up moving out somewhere in Atlanta. Well, I don't know where the fuck she moved. She ended up breaking up with the nigga, and she started doing her social media shit, her influence and shit, and that's how she got in the circles with all these other, athletes and shit. Yeah. And boom, the Brittany Renner experience was, you know what I'm saying?
Born.
Yeah. Okay. And this is who she is now, my nigga. So
yeah, because when I first seen her, you know what I'm saying, that's back when, boys were single. I was just following any fucking good looking chick on Instagram. Next thing I know, she was along with celebrities and shit, doing interviews and shit. I'm all like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to social media.
The crazy thing is her career is so predictable. Okay, you're doing all this shit. Mm-hmm. You spazzing out, you skeezing out right now, whatever you want to call it. You got the baby and shit. And by the time you're like 31 to 34, you're going to slow down, and then you're going to start to...
It's close to 35 now.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You're going to slow down.
You walk right in.
Oh, shit. No. Mama said all of a sudden she's going to start maturing. She's going to start looking... She's gonna start looking for a man that's that's willing to like deal with her fucking. It's not gonna have her background shit. But the crazy thing is,
there's a sucker.
The crazy thing is that she's knocked so many points off of her.
What do you mean
potential?
She will find someone.
I'm about to say,
yeah, for sure. Like
but it ain't gonna be the person she wants.
But listen, I don't think there is a person that she wants.
That's where I'm going. I don't know if there's.
I don't think there is like she can ever fulfill like the want that she needs.
Bro, listen, when you've had champagne, it's gonna be trash when all you got left.
Yeah, but my nigga, the fact is that she had champagne and she still didn't want it. What she really wants is just a fucking lifelong Instagram famous, always being beautiful, jumping from nigga to nigga. Like
at 35, she gonna realize this shit is dead. It's burnt out.
I'm thinking she's already realizing it right now.
I mean,
because niggas
niggas right now. Listen, Cam Newton is no way in hell I would be caught dead with you.
Like dead ass.
And he said it to her face.
Yeah, I appreciate that shit too.
And this is probably a nigga who like.
And she tried to interview a couple niggas just on some like social media shit with the microphone, cameras, lights, everything. And niggas just curving her like, no. Like, this is like a...
Y'all even want to get seen with it.
Yeah, like I don't even want to stop just to say what's up. And there's a million people out here. I know why you out here. You looking for me to say, give you a couple bars of, what's up, hey, boom, boom, ask me a couple questions. I don't even want to stop to do that.
But see, I'm just saying though, I think that we live in an era now where even Brittany Renner can find her way onto. She started a podcast, bro. She gonna get 10,000 downloads a month, bro. Like, I just don't think she being smart about how to play with this.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't believe that she's really smart at all.
Okay, got you. All right, okay.
I don't believe she. Because listen, somebody else in her position could have capitalized way better.
Better.
No, it's so many opportunities. If you catch a little spark, my nigga, how some of these people be taking that little spark and multiplying it into something huge. Nigga, her spark has been over and over and over and over and over. She goes viral if she cries in the car, my nigga. You could have used this and been done something
book or
substantial. You listen, niggas, by this time, niggas should have forgot about you and PJ. Niggas should have forgot about the video you in the fucking car talking about.
I don't think we ever figured about that.
Nigga, but I'm saying it's possible.
Okay, all right.
It's possible. Look at Kim Kardashian.
It shouldn't be what comes up first.
I ain't want to say Kim Kardashian.
Look at Kim.
Yeah.
She's the queen of it all.
And they bring it back up. They bring it back up. But guess what? It doesn't knock nothing. She doesn't do nothing crazy. She don't say nothing crazy. She sticks to what she knows.
But you know what's crazy? How old is Kim Kardashian?
I mean, she got to be close to 40, right?
Yeah, she got to be.
Man, she realizing life is life.
Nah, she's in a different bracket.
She worked.
First of all, she got kids.
Over Billy though.
Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it matters what bracket she in. I don't think it matters what. I think Kim Kardashian could be a billionaire, and I think it's gonna fuck with her to the day she dies.
I don't think it mattered until she had kids. If she didn't have kids, I don't think it.
But we knew. But the reason we knew that even if she didn't have kids, eventually it would have caught up to her. Because it would have been like, damn, I didn't have kids because of boom. Now that she's had kids, she's realizing that her kids are probably going to have to go through.
She can still have kids.
She has kids. What do you mean?
Yeah, but she can have some more kids.
Okay,
that's she gave birth to how many of them?
We're not even.
How many did she actually give birth to?
Oh, the last two she didn't, right?
We're not even arguing.
Nigga,
that's not even.
Yeah, that's really not a problem.
My thing with Kim Kardashian is that every kid that she has is probably going to go through therapy.
Oh, for sure.
Like legit.
Bro, they gonna need therapy.
They
gonna get picked on like a motherfucker, dog.
BJ. We're not talking about, honestly, I would prefer her to be like a major OnlyFans chick that was just taking photos and this and that. You talking about the person who is not your dad. You know what I'm saying? Out here, like, just having a way with you. And all my peers know, even when that person is an adult, do you know that if I'm about to get into it with somebody, do you know the things that he could just say?
Kids are cruel too, nigga.
As a grown man?
That's why your mama sucked dick on camera, nigga.
My nigga, listen. I don't even know how to handle that.
I'm fighting every day, dog.
I get what you're saying.
Do you know the life that I'm living? That mind to say, hey,
the life that I'm living, I can give a fuck.
No, he's saying that.
You saying that because you poor. Because you poor.
And you don't see what crazy because of life we living, you're even less equipped for that shit. I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Because you have grown up in a coddled lifestyle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Whereas niggas like us who probably went through public school and went through, we know, hey, there's a consequence for this. You better act like this or whatever.
You speaking facts.
That just went through. Okay, listen. I'll give it to you. You're a product of your environment. Cool.
Speaking facts.
But I will say this though, my nigga. I'm pretty fucked up. I'm cold-hearted, my nigga. Like, listen, if I don't want no emotions, nigga, I'm not gonna have no emotions.
Okay.
If I don't want no fucking emotions, my nigga, I'm not gonna have no emotions.
First off, you don't know what you would be able to. This is all viewpoint because you would have no idea how you react.
I'm just saying.
Your own mom was recorded doing something with another person who is not your pops.
Nigga, and I'm looking around my life,
and your grandma orchestrated it. You know what I'm saying? And your grand stepdad.
I'm looking around at my life.
It's our grand stepmom.
I'm looking at this fucking.
It's a whole science to this.
I'm looking around at my life. And I'm going up to my grandma and say, "Mom, hey, look, this is
respectfully.
I'm going up respectfully. Look,
throw that in there.
I'm looking around at my mom. I'm looking around at my life. I'm going to grandma and say, "Mom, look, I got this girl. She willing to bust it down. You think we could, you know what I'm saying, work a little deal with the tape? You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't listen.
It's because you poor, dog.
No, I'm talking about.
No, if you had,
I am poor though.
If we,
he bullshit. He really bullshit because there's no way he would do this,
bro.
There's no way when he's getting conservative that he would do this.
I'm telling you reality, my nigga. I'm saying if Kris Jenner my grandma, my nigga,
you also
and Kim is my mom. Listen, mom. Not just bitch at school. You know what I'm saying? With college, whatever, other age, I'm ready to bust it down. She willing. What we got to do?
Why would you even do that? You got a billion now. That's beneath you.
What kind of camera should I get,
How do you believe it to even say?
Should we have a multi-camera setup type
this
shit?
This is beneath you though at this point. Like
you fucking wild, man.
Nigga, by the time you even under the age, they gonna be worth like $10 billion, bro. Like what are you talking about?
Nigga, listen. Kris Jenner know how to freak anything, dog. So you can't.
They don't have to do that no more. They did that to get to where they at. Like why don't they do that anymore?
My point is,
you're advocating this shit. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that I'm hearing this.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. You're advocating. This is my point.
For that one.
You're advocating this. So your daughter,
this is my point.
Your daughter comes to you and says, "Hey, Dad, I have a great fucking idea." Your daughter comes to you and says, "I have a great fucking idea."
Right, hold on, let me tell you something. This is my point.
Hold on, no. We gotta finish this.
Let me land, my nigga. Let me land.
Okay, all right.
This is my point, bro. We live in America, my nigga.
Oh my god!
Right? It's like only what Jay-Z said. To be called a capitalist.
Don't quote Jay-Z.
To be called a capitalist.
Don't quote Jay-Z.
It's like calling someone a nigger now.
Jay-Z.
Nigga, I'm a capitalist, bro. If I feel like there's money to be made, my nigga, let's make this shit.
But I'm saying, hold up, let's get back. So your daughter walks to you, come to you and say,
let's make this shit.
So I just want to make sure. So if your daughter come to you, you gonna say that exact thing. You know what?
You gonna orchestrate a sex tape with Boosie's son or some shit with your daughter.
Listen, first of all, I don't have no daughter, so I don't even have to.
That ain't the point. You want to have one eventually, right? You want to have kids. You don't get to choose, nigga. Just so
that's what we're talking about. It's the kids.
I got 2 girls, so just so you know, you don't get to choose.
Listen, I don't have no kids, so I don't have to worry about that.
I mean, but look at her lifestyle right now. You can't tell me that is not a product of everything that she has done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she.
Okay, well, let me hold on real quick. Pause. Now, if let's say hypothetically your daughter does go out and fucking do this, she's of age and everything, and the tape exists, right? Can you say, well, since it's already fucking out there...
That's not what happened, though.
Since it's already out there...
That's not what happened,
Hey, nigga, since it's already out there...
That's not what happened.
Can we turn this into something... I'm saying, can you... Is that...
It was stirring...
Nigga, listen, fucked up or not... Fucked up or not, my nigga.
This is
it something that you can do?
You know what's crazy, though? This nigga have the audacity to talk about fresh and fit. These niggas be tripping. But he did this way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're a wild boy for this one, though.
It's already out there.
Hear me out here.
So let's capitalize on monetarily.
So I can make some sense of this. If my daughter was to find her way this way, after 30 years of crying every fucking night, I'd probably be like, all right, baby, look, you ain't go the way I would have ever wanted you to go. But if you built this massive empire,
come on, man.
Fuck it, right?
Come on.
But in no way, shape, form, or fashion, I'm taking part in monetizing that shit. No,
there's no way.
No.
Bro, come on, man. Where do you cross the line?
Hey, listen, all I can say is,
where do you cross the line? Like, I just want to know.
I'm never knocking Kris Jenner. Never. I'll never knock.
What?
Never knock.
Bro, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm never gonna knock her. Damn.
I'm never gonna knock her.
No,
you see the life she's provided for her children, her grandchildren, her great grandchildren.
I want no parts of this.
Bro,
I want no parts of this.
Even her ex-husband turned Caitlyn Jenner is living a phenomenal life because of what Kris did with Kim.
That's wild, though.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, look, to each his own.
Yeah, I can't.
That's
listen, the reason why Ray J is still relevant today.
That ain't the reason why, though. That ain't the reason why, dog.
Listen, this nigga would not have bread if it was not for what Kris engineered back then.
Bro, for years we believed Ray J was the one that leaked the tape. He actually took really bad publicity for that.
He did.
I'm not talking about his reputation. I'm talking about his pockets.
Huh? No, Ray J's Brandy's brother, dog. He never needed to do that.
I'm not saying it.
Hey,
I don't think he benefited
before or after the sex tape.
Huh?
Was One Wish before or after the sex tape?
It was before.
Bro, he was already that.
I'm saying, I don't think the sex tape. I don't think the sex tape helped Ray J in any shape, form, fashion.
The sex tape,
like,
it didn't help him in any shape.
In zero.
That's crazy.
But here's my thing, right? Here's my ultimate question, right? Because I'm gonna hit y'all with some conspiracy theory here, bro. So Kris Jenner orchestrated all this shit. They ain't signed no non-disclosure agreement.
No, I don't think so. Matter of fact, I think she orchestrated it after it was already done.
After the tape got released, you think?
I'm sure that listen.
I think they did that shit. I think they did that shit.
I'm gonna tell you, this is 100%. I remember watching the tape originally, however 20 years ago, however the fucking long it was. I remember watching the original. I remember downloading it off of whatever it was, a LimeWire.
Yeah, nigga, we was out in high school at one point.
Yeah. I used a P2P program on a fucking Windows. Whatever the fuck it was, 95, 98, whatever the fuck it was at the time, and downloaded the shit, dog. Waited the whatever 2 days for the dial-up to get all the files, whatever, and watch the shit, my nigga. The original video is different than what is out now.
They said, this is from my understanding, that from what Ray J said, is that they took several tapes.
Okay. And that is true. The original video has so much raw footage of different sessions. Like he has one session there in the hotel room. There's another session like they're outside somewhere. Like there's different.
But if that's the original tape, then that means that it was orchestrated from the beginning, though.
No. What I'm saying is what's out right now, what Vivid put out, what Vivid has their stamp on, is not the original tape.
I get that, but I'm saying is if you have the original tape, which has a shit ton of whatchamacallit, Vivid just went through and they edited. You know what I'm saying? To get the best version that they could.
I don't even think that they did it to monetize the tape per se, the footage. Yeah. I think what they wanted was to monetize a scandal, to monetize
to sell it to news stations.
Exactly, like a trending topic. I don't think they were looking to even, hey, we want to get this onto Pornhub and make money off per click.
I don't know if they can be that forward thinking.
No, but it was obviously a personal video. My nigga, you gotta even just go back in time, my nigga. Kim was nobody. Ray J was barely anybody, my nigga.
I mean, at this point, yes, true. Like Kim definitely wasn't.
Ray J wasn't somebody.
I said he was barely a somebody.
He was Moesha. He was.
I get it, my nigga. Brandy's brother. To me, my 100. No, you're not gonna convince me of anything other than they recorded this shit for personal shit.
No,
and it somehow got leaked. Now I'm not saying Ray J leaked it. As a matter of fact, the story that I remember was that somebody got like a hold of it or whatever and leaked the whole shit, like all of everything.
I think Ray J. I originally would have believed that Ray J did leak it because at that point Ray J would have been the only person that would have benefited from it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I disagree. I think that Kim Kardashian, if Kris Jenner Chris Jenner.
Yeah, Chris Jenner.
I think that if Chris Jenner would have got a hold of that, she probably looked at it like, oh man, we got to tape with Ray J. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get this out there and get you popular. You would be
listen to me, man. They monetized it after the fact.
She would be a genius though.
No, no way she was not forward thinking like that, my nigga.
Social media.
Come on, my nigga. Like at the end of the day, she's still a fucking mother, my nigga. No way that she like beforehand. She concocted this plan.
Hey, hold on, wait, talking about. Here's what I'm gonna say. You can't say she a mama because if she decided to do it whenever, she would have done it before that. Like I just can't see if you take
after the video came out and it's already out. It's already out,
bro. You do what you can to get that shit. No, she worked. She was married to one of the best players in the country. You get removed.
Even at the time, it's understood. There's no way you can remove anything from the internet,
bro. But you hit Pornhub, you hit X videos, you hit all of them with like what you.
At the time, listen. Let me tell you something. At the time, that wasn't even where the video was at. The video was getting passed around in peer-to-peer networks.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's how the video was getting passed around peer-to-peer networks. It wasn't even like niggas was selling it on DVD at the fucking barbershop, nigga. Like it wasn't like this wasn't. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how the original. That's the original that I remember. Then when Vivid, like when she actually, like matter of fact, I want to say it was almost maybe a year or something after the original. From what I've seen, they started having these contracts, these talks with Vivid, or when Vivid actually said, you know what? Hey, celebrity tape, stamped, full version, or what I mean, or like real deal. Contract. That was the contract shit.
We're gonna find out soon.
Yeah, somebody got
it. We're gonna find out literally how it occurred from the Genesis, you know what I'm saying?
CNN, NBC, somebody gonna get with somebody at Vivid. There's no.
It's in court. It's in court right now.
Oh, it is. I'm about to say. Apparently, there's no NDA signed, so that contract can be shown.
I think so. I think Reggie got sued.
Nah,
I mean, I don't know. So I don't even know from what Reggie is talking about.
Listen, I'm saying all of this shit, but nobody's telling me to stop. Nobody's putting a cease and desist. Kim and Chris are one of the most litigious people in the world, but they're not telling me to stop.
Because the name of the game now is to just ignore shit. No matter what, if you ignore it, it will go away. Now we live in an era now where when you do something today, next week you forgot about it. They just
popped Black China though. They just popped her top.
Because Black China actually tried to sue them.
No, that was a countersuit, my nigga.
Huh?
That was Black China countersuit.
No, Black China took them to court because she said that they got her removed off a reality show that was getting ready to pay her $5 million a year. Then the Kardashians countersued her, you know what I'm saying, for defamation.
Yeah.
So I'm saying we live in an era now where literally not even by the end of next week, this shit won't even be relevant. Ray J's the only one keeping it relevant.
That's what I said. It don't even matter, my nigga. Hold on. We really getting off topic.
Yeah, we done got way off topic. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the real shit here. All right, so I came over here to discuss because y'all had a debate that y'all wanted to get off y'all chest. PNB Rock.
You was already gonna talk about it though.
I was, you know what I'm saying? PNB Rock, you know what I'm saying? He was killed for his chain. What we know of it is that his girlfriend posted that she was at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles with PNB Rock. Later, there's a video showing a man in an alley or on the street or whatever, you know what I'm saying, get into an altercation. Next thing we know, he's shot on the ground, bleeding to death. That happened to be PNB Rock. So one of y'all believe that the girlfriend should be at fault. The other one, I'm assuming, doesn't. So round one, let's go.
Okay, look, let me say this, man, because it's to me, it's the word fault. Okay. That's the big deal with me.
Okay.
It's the word fault, right?
Oh, for sure.
Because I feel like if you say the girlfriend is the one that's at fault, then it's like, how do you blame anybody else? Or how do you like separate the blame from her from the niggas that actually ran up on the nigga and popped the nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like if you say the girlfriend's at fault, then what about the niggas that killed the nigga? What do we say about? We just forget about them?
I mean,
like they just animals. Like they just doing what they do.
I mean, I'm just
because that's not fucking true.
They gonna do what they do though.
Huh?
I mean that's what they gonna do. What they do.
If that's the fucking argument, then we can say the same thing about the girl. Like she's Instagram happy. She's just doing what she do.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like so if she knows, if she has to know better, these niggas got to know better. Though.
I mean, but they're criminals though. Criminals gonna do what criminals do. That's their profession.
She's a socialite. Nigga.
But I want to know
why. Socialites gonna do what socialites do.
I got you. I want to know why you believe it's her fault though.
All right. So when I say fault, first off, let me say thoughts and prayers to PNB family.
Clean that shit up.
No, you got to. You got to clean it up.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers to the family.
I don't even know the girl's name. I think we just continue to call her the girlfriend.
Yeah, I got no idea what
I don't even want to know her name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't.
Because I think that she should, given the situation, if it was not intended, that she should be able to, mentally try to go through, her mourning and all of that. But I don't think that it absolves her from where she's to blame in the whole grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're a detective and something happens, you will piece together like, okay, this happened here, and then in chronological order, because of this, it led up to that, which led up to this, which led up to that.
Yeah.
Where she's at fault for is where she exposed their location, knowing, and if this is to be true, that the individual who ran up on him got it from her Instagram, and then clicked on the location, and then literally said, hey, Siri, take me to said location, pulled up, and then killed him for his chain. Then that means that she would be at fault for exposing their location when all, she could have done is to do the same picture, do it all, and then post it when she got in the car.
Okay.
And
so,
can I take a poll real quick?
Before you go on, I just want to clarify. So you're not saying she is at fault. You're saying as if through the investigation, if it's determined that they did get the location from her posting.
Yes, it is her fault.
She's at fault for them knowing that. That's
hold on, wait. I'm not done. Let me just land.
I mean,
I'm gonna put it this way.
Yeah,
those people exist. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like we know that there are people out here, jack boys. They exist.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So if given an opportunity, if Jay-Z were to post his location, if Beyonce and Jay-Z were at dinner and they were at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles, and Beyonce posted a location with no security or whatever, trust me when I say that somebody is going to try to pull up on Jay-Z and, get whatever belongings or jewelry that he has.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z, I'm sure, knows this. Beyonce knows this. You know what I'm saying? So they do things that would not allow, said activity to occur. She exposed them if that's what they use.
Yeah. So I'm saying, you're saying in the event.
And that's her fault. And she's to blame for that.
Yeah.
Can I take a poll real quick?
Okay.
Who do you think is to blame for PNB being dead?
Well, hold on. I wanted to get y'all.
I'm asking you a real quick question.
Before, all right.
I'm saying, knowing what you know, whose fault is it that PNB Rock is dead today?
The person who pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I blame mostly the person who pulled the trigger.
Okay, the person who pulled the trigger.
But that does not mean.
It's just a quick poll. Who is to blame for PNB Rock being dead today?
I get that, but I'm saying, is it? If what he's saying here's, I see two sides of the coin here, right? And we'll talk about this later. But my question is though, you know what I'm saying? If she's done it before though, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then obviously this would be second nature for her to do, right? Because
she's definitely done it before.
Yeah. So in which case, my thing is if you've been doing it this whole time and being safe, now this can be a learning lesson for future references, but she would have no reason to believe that this would be the outcome because of that. Because how many times has this happened before? You know what I'm saying?
Do you want me to answer your question?
Yeah.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke was the same thing?
Pop Smoke, I mean, it wasn't a girl.
It wasn't the same.
But see,
because I know Pop Smoke.
And again, rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
But Pop Smoke is at fault for that situation in the sense of him putting his location. I think it was a package.
It was a bag. He had just bought. He had just got like a bag. In the bag
had the
address.
And somebody pulled up to the address. You know what I'm saying? And I guess robbed him and murdered him.
It was from one of his posts on like IG or something.
So Pop Smoke is at fault for posting that picture with the address on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to like, you know what I'm saying, throw salt on Pop Smoke's death. Like, but I actually said that we should use the word fault so that people can understand that there is a lesson behind it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? If we make it seem like there's, man, she was just a regular person, all women do it, that's actually kind of bullshit too. Because some women will go on a whole trip, come back, be at work, and then post a photo dump of said trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They do it all the time now.
This is what I'm saying is it ill-advised? Yes.
Heavily.
Is it stupid? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Should she have not done it? Yes.
Is it reckless?
Is it reckless? Yes, I'm saying all of those things, right? But where I draw the line at,
it's fault.
It's fault.
Hey, Rev, I just want to.
It's blame.
Can you be?
I will not say.
Can you be guilty for reckless behavior?
I will not say that she is to fault for PNB Rock being dead. I'm not gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is,
but your reckless behavior has to be directly involved, not indirectly involved.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Can let me just get the definition of fault, so we just can.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna, like, what she's at fault for is being stupid. What she is at fault for is being reckless. These are what she's at fault for.
But she is at fault for
But she's not at fault. Huh?
But if they got the location from her.
Okay, first of all, listen, listen, I've seen a report.
This is the definition of fault. All right? Responsibility for an accident or misfortune. That is literally what she did. Okay. Responsibility for an accident or misfortune. And this is the sentence in which they used. It was his fault she had died. So what I'm saying is it her fault that her actions led to his death?
But see, you see how you stretching? You led. Okay, listen. She didn't do anything to directly kill the nigga. She didn't accidentally put fucking antifreeze in his coffee. No, nigga, that's not what happened. She took a picture on social media, right? She geotagged it, which I'm sure if you go back and look at her shit, she's probably geotagged a bunch of shit, my nigga. No, matter of fact, I seen a report that said that they knew where in LA PNB Rock was because PNB Rock had just posted. PNB Rock had just posted. Matter of fact, there's also another post of him arguing with the nigga that they alleged killed him because they were on live or some shit, and the niggas on the thing talking about pull up now, pull up here, pull up this. You know what I'm saying? They confirmed the location when the girlfriend posted the Roscoe's food.
Okay. So we know for certain that they were able to know that they were there from her posting. Because my question has always been,
he posted when he got in the car. I mean, there's still kind of, to me, if that's what you're gonna do, it's smarter. But for you to post while you're still at that location, you know what I'm saying?
I still just think it's kind of weird because my only question is here: when you look up a lot of these dudes' girlfriends, they be having only 100,000 followers. So I'm saying I can clearly see them following PNB Rock and know where he is. Because they be having 8-10 million followers.
Yeah, but see,
the girlfriend's gonna be having 250.
If you're a jack boy, you know you fucking with this person. I'm definitely gonna follow her to see if I can catch her slipping.
I mean, you think them niggas that intuitive?
Well, listen. See, now the thing is,
first of all, you don't even. I'm gonna be real with you. I also think that PNB is at fault, and it's not to throw salt on the wound. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's at fault for two things. You are fucking with somebody who is, in my opinion, may have led to reckless behavior to your death. And then two, why are you having to go eat a $10 meal with jewelry that probably costs over $100,000? Mm-hmm. Why can't you just...
Roscoe's is not $10, but okay.
Roscoe's like, okay, get my point, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't make any sense. You go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, but you gotta have, I'm sure, some Cuban link or whatever. Or
listen, you know what? I can't knock you for saying that, my nigga. But why can't he do that?
Because he gonna get shot.
I'll tell you why.
Where's
Nipsey Hussle from? California, right? Crenshaw, right there by LA. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He literally is giving back to his community. We had a store location in the hood of Crenshaw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is good because that means that gas stations are able to make bread. The mom and pop store next to maybe the bakery next to his store probably can make some money. The corner boy probably selling T-shirts or DVDs or whatever has a better opportunity to make money because now there's a group of people who are coming to California and are going to stop by this particular store to pick up some things. You know what I'm saying? So he's giving back to his community just off of the strength of him being there.
Yeah.
Somebody came, he wasn't even trying to jack him, just hating, killed him.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is you to pull up in the same area, you know what I'm saying, rocking a damn chain when there's some damn gorillas out here who just ready to jack you?
Yeah.
And you know there's people out here who just on live with ready to jack you.
Okay, so to segue into the next part of this convo, all right, so do we believe that to a certain extent that like the rappers' lifestyle and the way that they move, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent can be faults of their own deaths. You know what I'm saying?
I think these new niggas haven't learned from these old niggas. I think these new niggas haven't. I'm gonna tell you why. Look how Jay-Z moved. Jay-Z looked like he get his shit straight off of a Foot Locker Puma rack and go outside and do everything he wants to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he got security, he got all of that. Look at J. Cole.
I don't think it's a debate of new niggas versus old niggas.
I don't think it's that. I think that
it's just who you are and like your values.
But I also think that if you look at like Floyd Mayweather wear all this shit, but he don't go nowhere without 6 or 7 tanks.
Yeah, he got
you know what I'm saying?
You can't even touch Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying I hear what you're saying as well, right? But you got me somewhere in the middle. Like for sure, you can wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. You rock as many chains, as many watches, as many rings as you want, but you need to make sure you're protected. If you ain't protected,
but you hold on. I think the problem here is we not acknowledging the fact that the niggas that we really talking about are not like the A-listers. Maybe not even the B-listers.
I think social media has made them that way now.
But see, the reason I'm saying it's not is because, okay, like, you're not gonna catch Lil Baby in Roscoe's. If Lil Baby's in Roscoe's, that motherfucker is shut down.
You probably got 12.
Nobody's coming in there.
You probably got 12 niggas
because Lil Baby go to Turkey Lake Head all the time.
No, I'm not gonna agree with him, but I'm gonna say this: if Lil Baby go to Roscoe's, you have about 6 to 12 niggas with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to just pull up to Lil Baby, pull out a gun, and say, "Give me your chain." Because by the time you pull out your gun and say, "Give me your chain," there's about 3, 4 niggas pull out their guns and probably gonna shoot you.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying like it's certain rappers cool, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But again, I don't feel like you're gonna catch Jack Harlow with a bunch of chains in Roscoe's.
But then Jack Harlow, he don't dress like that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's you talking about rappers. Like to me, it's not about a new nigga, old nigga, whatever, or even just rappers. I feel like these are just the certain type of niggas that they are. Like if they was getting money and if they wasn't rapping, they probably would be out about with their chains on and shit. I know niggas that's like that.
There are regular niggas who be rocking chains, you still get jacked every day.
Mm-hmm. I know niggas that's like that.
Yeah.
Regular niggas who do that every day. But if you on top of that, you are a rapper with fame, and we know for a fact that your shit is legit, and you rocking it every day. Like we know that every time you step out your house, your chain is all around your neck. It's 150,000 around your neck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I've been to that same Roscoe's. I was just up there earlier this year, maybe around February. You know what I'm saying? Just over there.
I still want to go.
And mind you, that same
you wouldn't go?
I still want to go. Yeah.
That same exact Roscoe's.
But they have multiple Roscoe's.
I mean, I just want to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Oh yeah, you don't. I'm saying you don't gotta go there.
Yeah, ain't gotta be.
Matter of fact, like that's probably the worst one to go to.
It was the worst one. It was
I'm not talking about like food quality. I'm talking about like.
I know what you mean.
Because we ain't gonna say what it is. I might go back. I don't want anybody like.
Your sense of safety.
Yeah.
Your sense of safety is a little.
Bro, I pulled up and I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I pulled up, there was a niggas on some tables playing dominoes. Okay. Right next to them, there was definitely some niggas, you know what I'm saying, who was hustling. Yeah. And as I'm walking in, hey man, you trying to get something, and I'm like, man, it is legal here. You know what I'm saying?
I went to the same Roscoe's. This was years ago, maybe like 6, 7 years ago. I went with somebody that's from California, and even she was like, "I don't know about this." You know what I'm saying? Like she's LA native.
No, not to go there.
She like, "Boy, you tripping?" Yeah. I said, "I ate here a few times."
So you go there, you don't know location. Yeah. This is how we tell him. Now, mind you, I'm sure he pulled up. We pulled up in a regular, you know what I'm saying, economical SUV from the damn, rental car. I'm sure he pulled up in something exotic. Yeah, something nice. Phantom. Got the chain on. Is that thing clinking as you walk into the damn. And these are the same niggas that are outside the store. So even if they didn't do all that, you're really putting yourself as a target in that same location.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before you confirmed that, like they did find out that like that's how they knew they was there. I was under the impression that like, yo, honestly, pulling up anywhere in LA, especially at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, your location can be found out. Like people gonna snap pictures, somebody gonna recognize you. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up on you with a gun, talking about give me your chain, bro. Just take off your fucking chain, man.
But see, here's my thing though.
It should be insured
before you go on. These new we'll get on new niggas. These new niggas ain't just robbing niggas no more. Now they reckless as shit. They really trying to get by.
He said in an old interview, bro. He said, man, listen, niggas will pull up on you to do this and do that, and once that pistol come out, dog. anything can happen, man.
Bro, if you listen to like some of these crimes, bro, like before, bro, like you used to just get robbed, you know what I'm saying? They kicking your dough, you know what I'm saying? And like now they snatching your kids and shit to sell them into sex. Like,
I mean,
like it's all types of, bro, they really wilding out here. So I can't just say anymore.
You don't want to see this shit.
He probably did just give up the chain, but like you got some young buck who want to go back and brag about catching body.
I don't think he gave up.
I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he did.
He was also on live, you know what I'm saying, talking about how like, you know what I'm saying, somebody trying to like, you know what I'm saying, play, you know what I'm saying, you know, get over on him type shit. And he was like, nah,
he's been in that situation before and he did not go.
And he's like, I'm not having that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I just feel like the kind of vibe I get is that he's not the type of dude that's gonna just pull up a gun on his face talking about give me the chain. Somebody tried to jack in front of his girlfriend and kid. You know what I'm saying? I think in California, if I'm not mistaken, that he has, you know, talked about it happening in the past. Bro, if you've had these situations in the past, you should have learned from them. And again, rest in peace. Huh?
Yeah.
But hopefully other people have learned from this situation.
Yeah.
If
but
you
again,
go anywhere, don't go to LA.
Yeah.
Don't go to LA. You know what I'm saying?
Rocking
real deal shit. If you treat LA like Rome and do what the Romans do.
Ice-T shit. Ice-T was like, yo, man, I don't know why y'all keep playing, but you know, don't. Yeah,
I don't
reason
know.
why I don't wear a big ass thing.
I know niggas like I know niggas that like you catch you a couple M's right now. I'm talking about nigga, they dripping. They gonna be dripping and iced out, right?
Yeah.
Me, nigga, it don't matter how much bread, my nigga. To be honest, nigga, I feel like the more bread a nigga I get, the more conservative I'm gonna be with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never gonna be more than like, if I do have 2-3 chains, oh my nigga, they little baby shits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Look how cute.
Like, it ain't, I ain't having no super thing. If I ever like that hoe, I mean, that hoe is a damn speaker.
Yeah.
You walk and them things, if you've ever heard them, they be clinking.
Yeah.
You just clink, clink, clink. I don't have to even see it. I can just hear you coming. If I have a thick Cuban on, dog, like I don't think I'm having no super massive pendant.
But isn't that part of the brand though? You know what I'm saying?
Brand.
Like that's.
I mean, I got a whole. It doesn't have to be.
I got a whole house around my neck.
It doesn't have to be. I don't know.
It doesn't have to be. Kendrick, J. Cole.
Yeah, but they different though.
Yeah, but
Russell.
But you gotta realize though, not everybody listen to them and get the same vibe that they do when they listen to.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but at the same time, if that's what you like though, I'm just saying. To me, the recklessness comes in where it's all like, I'm cool with you rocking the chain you want, but then you can't have a bodyguard or two. You know what I'm saying?
If you gonna rap about that and rock shit, like
okay, but you got another thing with PNB. Like my nigga, this last hit was what 2016, right? He probably didn't. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Now listen, my thing is walk around $150,000 chain just like walk around $150,000 cash.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Pretty much.
And it don't matter even if you Bill Gates and you a billionaire, you're not walking around with $150,000 in your pocket.
I mean, yeah, it's just as bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, I got you. I feel you.
Why expose yourself? And then you go into the parts and you go into neighborhoods where niggas is hungry.
Yeah.
You can't, if you gonna do something like that, go to Nobu. Rock that chain for the people around you. Just 150 may not be nothing, but you going and rocking that where.
But you know the crazy thing is,
but these niggas be thinking.
If you go to Nobu, you probably not doing that.
You're not.
If you go into Nobu, dog, you probably not rocking that chain money.
Hey, Rav, I'm gonna tell you right now.
You know why? Because you around niggas with money,
bro. I'm about to expose myself. Every time I see them little them damn trucks. The little brick trucks and they coming out from the store.
Mm-hmm.
I see, you know what I'm saying, old dude with a bag, old girl coming in with a bag. Every time I think to myself, I'm like, damn, I wish. I wish I could just run up. You know,
I don't know why he tells people this.
I wish I could just run up. It's cool. I'm sure everybody has thought about it.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
I would like to get the bag, but not run up on it.
I've never not once ever considered robbing a bank, dog.
Huh? I would definitely rob a bank if I could get away with it.
I would definitely rob a bank.
If I could get away with it, I would absolutely.
I would.
You was just talking about like using your daughter for a sex thing, bro. Hey, you wouldn't rob a bank?
I'll to the fans, bro.
Huh?
I would never. Listen. Excuse me. I would never consider robbing a bank. Never. I would never do it.
You literally.
I would never help plan it. I would have nothing to do with robbing a bank.
But you would mass produce your daughter's sex tape.
Nigga.
Damn, listen, I don't get it. Can y'all please stop talking about robbing a bank? Because y'all know what conspiracy is. I'm going to have to call the police soon.
Okay, my bad. We about to have to, hey, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Never do it.
Yeah, let's clarify. I'll never do this.
My point was this. If I'm somebody who has a full-time job, who makes money, you know what I'm saying, who can afford things in life, and I can see somebody walking with a bag with an unknown amount, and I'm already thinking like, oh man, I wish. You know what I'm saying? What do you think somebody who probably doesn't have shit,
doesn't know what their next meal
coming doesn't know if they're gonna be able to afford their next rent, probably got an eviction notice on their door.
Yeah, I feel
you know what I'm saying? And you going into their neighborhood with $150,000 chain clinking into a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
But you know, they be thinking they unkillable.
But they don't even eat Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah.
I mean, we all think that though.
No, I definitely know I'm killed. I can get killed. That's why I carry a gun.
You know my biggest fear? My biggest fear is to get shot.
Absolutely. That's why, bro.
Let me dive something like, you know.
So hold on. So you feel like you don't really have this complex where you just feel like, oh, they ain't gonna happen to me.
I feel like
you don't have a complex where you just feel like it just nah, it don't happen to me.
Nah, bro. Maybe okay again. He hit me when I'm like 25. Once I hit 30, that brain like instantly shifting like nigga, you can die.
That's crazy because it's still like I know it's still alive in me. I know it's still alive.
No, man. I swear to God, I feel like I can die any fucking day.
Nigga.
I feel like if I go out at night, I really be thinking.
That's why I carry a pistol everywhere I go.
If I step on a nigga's shoe and the nigga just look like he got nothing to lose, I would legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Like, no problem.
Bro, dead ass. I can't matter of fact, the worst part is like if you carry a weapon, you can't be the aggressor in the situation. So I have to be like, my bad, dog, because I can't be the nigga in the store getting mad and then wind up having to shoot a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even want to get to that point because again, I don't want to get shot. It's niggas out here that will shoot you, bro.
I'm fucked up because I'm stuck in the house all goddamn day. This home confinement shit. So
yeah, wait till you get out.
Gotta worry
a lot
about
of these niggas got problems, bro.
people dying out here.
These niggas like to get killed every day over goofy shit. You know what I'm saying?
People die at red lights.
For cutting niggas off, bro. You know, dog.
Come on, man.
I ain't upset nobody, big dog.
Fuck that.
So yeah.
I swear to God, somebody asked for my chain, just snatch that bitch.
Nigga, take that off.
I mean, listen, I definitely take like precautions. Like, nigga, if I'll be in the car with this nigga, I'll be like, nigga, like, you tripping. Like, he be getting mad and want to like yell and cuss at niggas and do all kind of hand gestures and shit. I say, nigga, like, I know not to do no stupid shit like that. Nope. You know what I'm saying? I know not to do no stupid shit like that.
Look, man, I'm just saying, to get back on topic here, I do feel like rappers' lifestyle is a product of, you know what I'm saying, kind of the environment. You know what I'm saying? They come from where like the niggas that they grew up idolizing had big chains, big wheels, you know what I'm saying? Like drove the dopest of cars and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like they idolize hip hop artists. That's like kind of what it's been since like the late 90s, bro. Like, so my thing is just like, bro, y'all gotta like move differently. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what's up. It's unfortunate, you know, because sure, you would want them to be able to walk around with their chain. Like that's in a perfect world, man. But you got to realize this ain't a perfect world. You need protection.
I'm be honest, these chains are getting bigger and more expensive.
They are.
No, nigga.
No.
I remember the chains back in the day. I remember how ridiculous they
were. For real, they weren't putting diamonds and these Cuban links and all this stuff on these chains. You know what I'm saying?
Says who, nigga? D4L, all the niggas. I'm talking about niggas. Big stupid chains forever. Yeah. I mean, this is just how it's always been.
I don't think it's been. It has not been like this, dog.
You see what
I'm telling you. I remember for real kind of moved the needle on the chains, on how big they was getting, how they was, you know what I'm saying, putting them on with diamonds and all that kind of shit.
I mean, these niggas literally be having fucking medallions.
I know,
like on a like you can't see their chest, but
it's not even just one. They will rock 4 or 5 of them and braid them up on top of each other.
That's just reckless with money. I'm sorry, man. I got like a house now and a mortgage and shit, so like everything just bothers me.
They will literally rap about nigga.
Okay, listen.
They will tell you
if you catch a couple million right now, you still gonna rock the chains?
Nah.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
But they will tell you in a rap, I got your house around my neck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you telling niggas, for niggas who don't even have a house, that if you did have a house, your dream house, imagine it, boom, I got that around my neck. And then let me now go into Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and grab me a $14.99.
And then the main matter is even worse. That's another thing, right? Like, niggas know PNB Rock ain't got no money, so they probably know he ain't got security. You know what I'm saying? So it's
he on live.
I ain't gonna say he ain't got no money.
No, he on live arguing with niggas. You ain't got no security, bro.
Yeah.
If you had security, you definitely not gonna be on live arguing with like hood niggas who trying to tell you to pull up. I wouldn't do that.
To me, it just felt like since the music shit slowed down, he had time for the bullshit. Like if he was busy and shit, you would have been in no goddamn Roscoe's. Somebody would have been bringing you that goddamn.
I wouldn't say you wouldn't be in no Roscoe, but you probably would understand like niggas.
Nah, nigga, he would have been tired, or he'd have been actually doing something. Nigga, that Roscoe's would have came to him, my nigga, or he would have been paying for security at the moment.
I'm a firm believer that these niggas want to live like somewhat normal lives sometimes.
That is.
But I do think that if you are going to do that, you know what you should do? You dress accordingly. You put it on like a costume. You in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't waste time. You don't try to get seen. You know, whatever. But when you going out there and you pulling up with a nice ass whip and you know what I'm saying, you got the chain on or whatever, you looking the part, you looking like somebody that I should target.
I mean, that's all dependent on you saying that they want to live apart. I mean, nigga, he got money. He wants to be a nigga that's getting money and portray that he is getting money and go do shit that get money niggas to do.
But do that around niggas who got money. You can't be flashing money around, like, bro, if I go to the strip club and I'm flashing money, guess what? All the strippers coming to me. Not because they care about who I am, whatever, because they see money.
The thing is, you don't understand, like, okay, so a lot of these rappers, right, the mentality is coming from, like, the street shit, right? We watching, like, the drug dealers when we was growing up and how they, you know what I'm saying, was moving and grooving, right? So why they get to pull up to the Roscoe's with their chains and a nice car and you know what I'm saying, bad bitch on the side.
Now let me ask you, did some of these street niggas get killed for their chain?
Nigga, listen.
So did you learn from them also street niggas that you idolizing?
I understand. I'm not saying that I'm trying to do that. I'm not saying I'm trying to do that. To me, like them days, like I don't even know if I ever was really at that point where I just needed to, you know, do that or whatever. If I do that, it's gonna be subtle. Like you gonna have to be a nigga with money.
I don't think none of us is them kind of niggas. You know, we also didn't grow up idolizing niggas with big ass chains. So that's not something I'm worried. That's not something I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? But there are niggas who see a house around your neck and say, "Damn, I want a house. Let me go snatch said chain."
I can dig it.
I don't even know how you gonna sell that chain. I don't even know if that's even fucking.
Yeah, I don't never understand how they move that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
but I guess if that's what you do for a living,
the value is gonna take it to like one of these.
It'd probably be the same niggas that sold the fucking chain, bro. Like dead ass. Think about it. Like,
they probably gonna take it to
who got the bread who got the bread to give you that shit like unmarked? You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying even then, you're not gonna get a third of what it's cost.
Oh yeah, but that ain't the point. If your chain worth 500,000, I get
15%.
I get 100,000. Give me 10% of that.
All they
shit.
gonna do is pop the diamonds out that bitch, melt that shit down, and reset it into something else. That's it.
But 50,000 to a broke ass nigga is a lot of money. That's a whole salary. You know what I'm saying? Off of a jacket, somebody. Yeah.
Just a 5 minute
in LA, well, fucking rent is $2,100 for a fucking box. Come on, man.
That's 2 years of living.
Yeah. Come on, big dog. So that shit, I ain't got to do the math. No matter how much money they get for it, it's a come up. It's somebody's whole salary. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But to answer your question, yeah, man, I think the lifestyle invites, you know what I'm saying, such negative activity that can occur.
By this point, it has to be accepted that that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know.
But they know it. Everybody in the lifestyle, they know it.
They think they unkillable. Everybody think these guys come from environments where they believe they the baddest motherfucker in the room. And you ain't never the baddest anymore until like you in the ground. And that's the unfortunate side.
To be real, in our lifetime, I think, you know what I'm saying, tell me if I'm tripping. I think what happened to Nipsey Hussle, maybe it might be because it's so recent, it lets you know that nobody is untouchable.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's untouchable. Nipsey died on his own block. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I also think that with social media and shit, and this is something that I see like niggas that's really, you know what I'm saying, about this shit, that's really doing this shit, street shit, all that. They not trying to do all the super chains and Oh, matter of fact, these niggas have learned how to acclimate themselves into suburban society.
Yeah.
So that they can kind of move
incognito.
Yeah, exactly. With the flow. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I'm talking about at least these new type of jack boys. Nah, nigga, them niggas, they gonna pull up in a fucking Maximo, everything stock, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they can see and they can peep without looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like maybe if you're doing the chains and all that other extra shit or whatever, it's either for show, you know what I'm saying, to keep a brand up.
Yeah. It's
or you really just perpetrating something. So
I would say that at the end of the day, man, look, I ain't tripping on however you want to live your life, but be smart about this shit. That's all I'm saying, and obviously pulling up in the Roscoe's, you know what I'm saying, in the worst one to probably go to with a big ass chain on ain't a smart thing to do. But a lot of times, niggas get complacent too. So it's all again, he probably never even thought, in his wildest dreams, that he was gonna get jacked for his chain.
I ain't gonna say he never thought, but
because he's talked about it. That's what
you in LA, nigga, you halfway famous. You know what I'm saying? You got big ass chain. Oh no, you thought about it, my nigga. You thought about it. Listen, I've been in LA, my nigga. No change, no nothing, nigga. I just got some cash on me, nigga, and I know I better watch my motherfucking back. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no fucking way. Niggas is not. Your face is a fucking is a target. As soon as you touch down, oh, that's PNB. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, a couple texts from the right motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, niggas is following
you. Somebody got you on the plane.
Yeah.
PNB on my plane coming to LA.
As soon as you touch down, nigga, oh yeah.
Oh, somebody could have took a picture, put on their Instagram while you was at the airport from the gate. They could have put it together just off of that.
I know the vibe, nigga. I used to go out just to buy weed, nigga. If I go somewhere and I don't like the weed that I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, and they know how much I was looking to get, whoa, nigga, my spidey senses is up. Cause now I gotta pull out, I gotta leave this motherfucker. This motherfucker has seen my face. He probably can see my car. He probably might have somebody positional, whatever. Niggas know that I got bread and that I'm in town for a limited amount of time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely, my spidey senses is up. So if I'm PNB, oh no, nigga, yeah, I'm definitely aware that it can happen.
Maybe though, but why ain't had no gun on him though? This is shit I'm trying to say though, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be different if he'd have shot back, but if he really thought that shit, he gonna have a gun on him.
I think it goes to, he probably felt like he was, you know what I'm saying, invincible.
You're right, he probably was complacent.
I'm saying invincible, but when you think you're invincible, you got a gun on you. When you get complacent, you ain't got no strap.
No,
so I'm saying.
He was probably complacent. He probably thought it was
for him to put the chain on and to go out there, you know what I'm saying? I told you when I pulled up, and I was rocking something I had some some New Jays or whatever. I felt like, man, I'm looking
bro, I'm
a lit right now.
I'm an average man. I go nowhere without my gun. I go nowhere. If you invite me out to someplace like the address, they do not allow weapons in there. Guess what? I ain't coming, dog.
He doesn't have a gun right now, though.
I don't have it in here. Yeah, I already know. I left that home in the car.
Yeah, we gotta put that disclaimer in there.
I had already peeped game. I thought to myself, I was all can I even take this home in there? I'm aware of the situation, sir. You know what I'm saying? Nigga smart over here. But I'm just being dead ass, bro. If me as an average person, don't go nowhere. And then I'll go to Walmart and go home and be damn, I ain't bring my gun. I know that if he was in there in the worst Roscoe's in LA without a gun, he being super fucking complacent by this point. He think you know what I'm saying? He arguing with niggas he think he ain't never gonna see.
I'm trying to remember. I want to say there's a sign on the door that says not to bring your gun in.
Give a fuck?
I want to say there's a sign on the door.
If you ain't checking for that hoe coming in here with me.
$150,000 chain, let me tell y'all right now. I don't have one. But if I have a $150,000 chain, swear to God, it's going to have to, my insurance will have to be my gun. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm treating it like I'm walking out with $150,000 cash.
Yeah.
If I'm walking with that kind of money, I got to have a weapon on me no matter where I'm at.
Yeah.
The most affluent suburbs or I'm talking about the most grimiest of hoods. It don't make a difference.
Yeah.
So for me, he was definitely complacent. He got comfortable. He felt, for you to even be that complacent, you have to feel some type of invincible, nothing gonna happen.
That ass.
No.
You either being ignorant or complacent. It's the only two options there. So
he probably just thought he was good.
Yeah, he thought he was straight. Thought he was all right.
So.
And he thought he was cool. Rocking the big ass chain. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And again, this ain't the blame him. This ain't the blame.
I fuck with PNB. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has some hits for sure.
He definitely has some hits, man. Yeah. He definitely has some hits. He was like a baby Nate Dogg, man. He put him on the hook in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Baby Nate Dogg, baby T-Pain, bro.
You think so?
Yeah. Bro, Nate Dogg wasn't singing the shit that these niggas be singing about, bro.
I'm not saying he was singing the same shit. I'm just saying
I'm saying even their cadences ain't really the same like Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg had a certain cadence to the way that he did shit. Like these niggas be all light and fluffy on shit, man.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But let's not even get into that shit. Anyway, it's been real, y'all. You know what I'm saying? As always, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Vince. Gabe break. What's your name? DK? Oh man, I fucked that shit all up, bro. I thought you said Gabe on the phone. My bad. But yeah, it's been a while since we had a conversation, so it's been real kicking it with y'all again. We gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. Y'all got anything I want to say to the people? You still ain't set your shit up. You supposed to have a fantasy football podcast. You ain't done that shit either.
Hey man, listen, I've been telling them, my nigga.
We gonna do it, man. We gonna do it.
I've been telling them. Matter of fact, we finna get the whole area set up. He's finna have somebody commissioned to so we can do a little backdrop right here.
Oh, for sure.
Set up like little couches and all this whatever.
I should get this shit painted.
Huh? That's what we want to do. We gonna make this like an accent wall.
Yeah.
Try to make this the background.
Okay.
And
you know what I'm saying? Put some shelves and everything and all that.
Then have this right here as something that we could do.
Yeah.
The guests and shit.
Okay. Oh shit, excuse me.
So just have try to have multiple cameras.
But yeah, man. Stay posted. Raph gonna be the first one to come on the show.
For sure. So. Okay, all right, cool. Well, with that being said, man, we're gonna go and get up out of here. I don't even know what to say because I'm not saying this. I'm gonna cut to an end scene. So y'all will see me again in like 2 seconds. All right, cool. Okay, so that's all that I have, man. Thank y'all for tuning in again for this week. If you go ahead and do me a favor, as always, go ahead and turn those like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can get all these updates. We're going to try to keep this a recurring thing, man. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it again. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. It's your boy, Mr. Imperator Rose. We out.